that they can forecast game sales, right?
Yeah.
Who would have predicted Helldivers 2 would sell more than Spider-Man 2, right?
Not me.
So that's the nature of the business. So of course, we look at the commercial side of things, but in the end, you have to trust
The following is
your
intended
guts.
only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Di-RRec Gaming tonight, full effect. I go by the name of the new legal. I got my man Crazy Lou Gaming. The crew should be coming in later on. But hey, listen, I want to give a big shout out to all the viewers here, all the real Xbox fans around the world. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come out here and kick it with us, man, and get on stage, man. And for that, we are eternally grateful. I don't want to waste any of y'all's time. You guys heard the news today. And the Roosters have come to crow. The Roosters have come to crow. And y'all, we about to give them all the smoke tonight. All the smoke. The Donkeys are finished. Lou got a super bomb to read out, and I don't want you to read it yet because I told them, chat pad, I told them. They have only a few options. And one of their biggest options were either it's a service game, either they're smash hits, or you're going to have to make multiplayer games. Well, we knew the smash hits was not going to work for PlayStation because they don't buy those games at $70 and up. So we knew smash hit wasn't going to work. We told everybody, listen, the theories, the myths, the narratives, we knew why Donkeys created all of that. It was to hide their ineffective ways while they don't play these games. There's nobody that can save you. Greg Miller cannot save you. Look how stupid he looked today. He put the man Yoshida up there, and Yoshida truth bombed the hell out of Kind of Funny. Just truth bombed it. He had no business being there because he was too real for that goofy ass channel. That channel is goofy. It's goofy. And it got truth bombed, Rachie. It got truth bombed today. Because people like Greg Miller are a bunch of clowns, bro. We all know this. They got these IGN infecticons, I call them. They're all IGN-rooted infecticons. They had never been a positive movement in these Xbox streets or gaming in general at that. If anything, they keep the stupidity level at an all-time high. Because listen, these dudes don't put the work in. Talkers and gamers are not the same. YouTubers and gamers are not the same. Content creators and gamers are not the same. Movie actors and gamers are not the same. Comic book artists and gamers are not the same. Baseball collectors' cards are not the same. Matter of fact, card collectors in general are not the same. Let me see. Race car drivers. I'm just being funny. But let's just say this. Airplane pilots and gamers are not the same.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They play Flight Simulator. Look. They're talking about we're the same.
Lou.
What?
Don't go there. Look. That's why I said race car drivers. I couldn't say that either. Look, we can't say pilots either. But guess what? Y'all get the picture, right? Because now it's just gonna go full blown Xbox, and I didn't want to do that. But
shit.
I'm with you, Rachie. I said that today to Microsoft. I said that today to Xbox. I told him, I said, listen, man, you are your own enemy now. Because I listen, I want everybody to understand this. I tried. Reishi, you know I tried. Reishi, donkeys think I'm their enemy. How can I be their enemy when all I've ever told them was the truth? Look, everybody else want to piddle powder. We know piddle powders have their hands out, Reishi. They're part of the industry that has their hands out. The yes sir community. See, Yoshida said, I'm not a yes sir. So the powers that be within the Sony organization took him from the first party area and threw him down in the dungeons of the indies area and kept him down there where he wouldn't have a voice, where he felt like he wouldn't have had a voice. But this guy wasn't a yes sir kind of guy. Notice Jim Ryan, before he left, see, this is what they don't want to tell you. You don't have to assume anything. All you have to do is become knowledgeable and read and look up some stuff. There's reasons why people do what they do, okay? Donkeys, there's reason why Jim Ryan came out and told y'all a while back that you were not enough. You guys were not enough. The same thing that Microsoft was trying to do as far as expanding outside of console is what they all needed to do. When all you donkeys kept talking about was console sales, and all you donkeys kept trying to talk about was exclusive content, Jim Ryan was trying to tell y'all, listen, it is true. It's all about the engagement. Microsoft is being true when they say that. It's all about the engagement. But what I notice about donkeys is this, y'all. Donkeys are willing to ignore their own heads, their own top heads. They ignore it. I mean, if Sony says it, why go against it? It makes absolutely no sense at all. Jim Ryan went in there and told those guys, even Naughty Dog. This is Neil Druckmann too, with his punk ass, right? Hey, man, listen. You guys are going to have to learn how to start creating these service games because it's the service games that are the future. The reason we're saying the future is you got to get something to where you can put the money in the bag. God of War is not doing it, and we're going to talk about God of War. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it because, like I said, I don't think Sony knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to multiplayer games. I've been saying this forever, and why does New Legal say that? Well, check the track record, people. Check the track record, people. This is why somebody was telling somebody one day in a space, listen, you gotta test your base. You can't just put games out here like Concord that nobody knows nothing about. Nobody's asked for it. The characters have no relations to nothing, and you throw it out here, and it's an Overwatch game, and you want gamers to put their money and pay for a game when they got the better game that they don't have to pay for, right? Which totally didn't make any sense. But at the same time, if you put something out that they're familiar with, Twisted Metal, and that person got knocked down. Well, Twisted Metal's an old franchise, blah, 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 right? But the new franchises are not doing anything simply because they don't have an identity. They don't have an identity. Sony's got to test the waters. And Crazy Lou, if I'm crazy, right? If you're crazy, if Spar117 is crazy, right? And the chat pad is crazy, when you read what you're about to read that you told me, we were right all along because listen, even Sony knows that now they're going to have to rely on what? What did Mr. Totoki say? So you know now that his words are legit. He said, we're going to have to make returns. What does returns mean, people? Means profits. They don't say the word profits in the hierarchies of business. They use a vocabulary word called returns. So you got to make the profits back off of what, people? He said it. Open your ears, listen. Off of old IPs. Why? Because he said the fan base takes notice to them more than the new games. He looked at it. He said they'll always sit up on this damn Last of Us. They'll always sit around this damn Uncharted. So he's trying to figure out what are we going to do with these names. We're going to have to try to figure it out.
Don't forget
to come around and find out, Lou, because I want you to read that before I stop cooking, and I'm gonna let you. But right when you thought, after every single thing that just happened, when you thought nothing could beat it, we find out, folks, that they were trying to make a live service God of War game.
Damn.
How the hell do you do that? Lou,
what's up?
Read what Yoshida said, please.
Oh,
read the message out loud and clear for everybody to hear.
Which one? The last one I showed you?
That last one you just told me.
Oh my God, famo. I don't know what the hell happened today, famo, because I'm still scratching my head. I said, what in the blue? First off, famo, man, we get yesterday off a bullshit report because thanks to you, when I saw that tweet, I said, wait a minute. I did my research and I called BS live on the air in my morning show. That was the first thing, that whole article thing, which we will talk about that later. And now, like today, right, my morning show, I went in there, cooked. I said what I had to say, a couple things, that were happening. I hear that Yoshida did an interview. I was like, oh, shit, what's going on? I waited a little while, to collect the news, of course, because I said, I'm going to cook with this tomorrow. And, man, Shuhei Yoshida said this. And this just, my God, this hurts me a lot, famo. This hurts me a lot because, damn, is this the only way we're going to get first-party PS5 games, new ones?
Tell them what they got to do.
Oh, my God. This is what Shuhei Yoshida said. If you want, quote unquote, these are his words. If you want,
say it again. If
new first party PS5 games.
If you want one,
new first party PS5 games.
Tell them what they're going to have to do, Lou.
You should support remasters. Ah, damn.
I wish I had a horn when you said that because that's all they do.
I swear.
What
do they gonna have to support you? I didn't hear you. Lou, I didn't hear you.
Remasters! I'm telling you, man. I mean, famo, I don't even know what we should do a show today, famo, because shit. It's bad news. I'm going to put on my PlayStation shirt, famo. So I'm going to flip to Donkey today. I'm going to put that. I'm going to put it on today, famo. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to go put on my PlayStation shirt and flip today. To be a Donkey today, because right now they're the underdogs. I got to go out there and support PlayStation and tell them you got to make some games. What the hell? Damn, I got to go put that shit on, famo. Damn, I'm pissed off, famo. I can't believe that. Why in the blue hell I spend all this money on this shit, man, I'll throw this shit away, man. I spend money on that piece of crap right there. Man, family, that's money badly spent right there. That's a bad investment. And I can't believe they're going to still go out there. I mean, they've been pretty quiet today because it's kind of funny. All these ponies have been pretty quiet today because after those hits that they took today, Horizon, Forbidden West did not sell as well. Oh, man. Helldivers sold better than Spider-Man.
We told everybody that the
we know why.
Community took care of Helldivers too. Don't you know?
Yes, we did.
The PC community took care of Helldivers too. I don't know that y'all think that y'all can fool somebody to believe that you donkeys actually go out here and buy these damn games. Y'all really thought somebody was gonna believe y'all? Nobody believes y'all. Man, this is just too easy. And then Yoshida.
Oh my God.
Yoshida comes out and says, damn it, Helldivers 2 outsold Spider-Man. You can't make this. You, out of everything you can try to possibly make up, you can't make this up. And what I said earlier last week, or might have been early this week, I said, you can't believe anything these articles say.
Exactly.
You might as well just laugh at this stuff. Go about your fairy tale way because nothing. I don't even give a damn about the numbers. If they're talking, if anything is talking about PlayStation, just laugh at it. It is the opposite of what's going on.
Exactly.
What's really going on with PlayStation is the opposite because I told y'all. And I look at these donkeys with a straight face. Nothing rattles me. You dummies can put out the most dumbest articles out there, You dummies can even say, oh, these Xbox games are coming to PlayStation. You can try all you want. But legal knows what's really bothering you sluts. What's really bothering you sluts is that ass whooping of Xbox is right around the corner. And you guys don't play these Xbox games. And you know what's going to be required of you from the Xbox community. You either show up or get down. You can't come around these Xbox streets doing a bunch of yakety yakking and you ain't putting up them numbers. You can't say, coach, put me in off that bench. Get out there on that court and don't do anything and say you a baller. It just doesn't work that way. See, in the donkey streets, you ain't required to put up nothing because nothing is required. There's nothing. There's no community there. Who cares if you play them PlayStation games or not? But over here on these Xbox streets, when you do all that talking, yeah, we gonna put you on a sea. Hold on, Lou. We're gonna put you on a Sea of Thieves ship, and we're gonna make you walk that plank. And if we don't see anything from your big ass mouth, if that gaming don't match that mouth, we just knock you on off that damn plank off in the sea and hope that you can swim back shore somewhere without the sharks eat your whack ass up. Go ahead, Luke.
Family, I got a question. Where are they gonna go? Because it said we're gonna go where where they put the most exclusives. So where are they gonna go? Are they gonna now switch to Nintendo? Luke. Because I mean, they always talk about how great their exclusives are. Now we know that their exclusives are not gonna come unless they buy remasters. So what are you gonna do? Support remasters now?
Luke. Where's Uncharted at? Where's Uncharted at, Luke?
It's where is it remastered?
Where is it? Okay. Where is this multiplayer at, Luke?
I think it's Famo, I gotta tell you, I think they're trying to, like for example, I think they're letting it kind of let go, putting some multiplayers out there, and then they shut it down. They remaster it because with the remaster, they know they will sell more. Now we're going to remaster strategies, way better, than just throw it out there, leave it a while like they did with Concord, So we're probably gonna get a Concord remaster soon, Famo. We probably will, since now we gotta support remasters, so we're screwed. I mean, we bought a PS5 to support remasters. Are you serious?
Luke.
God damn.
God damn. Where is The Last of Us multiplayer at, Luke?
Oh, it's being remastered right now.
Okay. Where's Destiny 2 at, Luke? On Xbox.
Yeah. On where?
On Xbox.
I don't know. Destiny's is on Xbox.
Stay there for a reason.
Stay there. Stay there.
So they were trying to make a God of War live service game. So Luke,
for what?
So Resident Gamer, right? Spark 117 in chat pad. If they were making a God of War live service game, Resident, what does that tell you about God of War?
It ain't coming anytime soon.
And what else? What did it do to that pocketbook?
Every time they invest in a live service game, it's costing them money.
Right.
They can't afford it.
They make a live service God of War game. That means that the last two God of Wars did what?
It wasn't enough.
There you go, my family.
It didn't sell enough.
Spartan, Resident, Lou, Chat Pat, this ain't rocket scientists, y'all. You don't listen to people who don't game, bro. You don't listen to people who ain't inquisitive, right?
They probably barely broke even, if they even had a little bit of a profit.
Famo, do you think God of War costs more than Spider-Man 2? Hell no.
No.
And you saw how much Spider-Man 2 cost.
What?
J Mac, my man. What's up, Famo?
Hey, J Mac.
J Mac comes out here slapping them up, saying, shout outs to the Di-RRec podcast.
Those rumors were true, Famo. A while back, they reported that.
Hold on,
fully operational.
Super chat. Hold on.
Big B Money, what's good?
Go for it, Resident. What were you saying?
So there was reports a while back about like some of Sony's studios. I'm not sure if it was all of them, but they were really unhappy with Sony's live service direction. And a lot of those studios, they don't know, they're not equipped, and they don't know how to make a live service game. Their whole time since they've been created, most of those studios, they've always been focused on single player games. And we're seeing it in fruition now. Like we're seeing they're still doubling down on live service. They're trying to get these studios to make these games, but they're just not achieving whatever checklist or whatever criteria they're looking for a live service game. They're just not able to, either whether it's the studio's not able to get it to fruition or it's just not up to Sony's quality standards. We're seeing this like over and over again, canceled, flopped, canceled. Their whole big problem to begin with is they never should have went this direction. If they were going to go live service, they should have done new IP. They should have created a new studio or had a team come together to form a different studio than their core first-party teams. They needed to stick to their first-party games. But even then, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if that would work, because we're seeing also as well that these Sony players, they're not buying the first-party games. I mean, even the most renowned of the games, Spider-Man 2, it sold like 10 million copies out of almost 70 million PS5s now, and that's not even including the PS4s. So something's happening. I don't know if it's the formulas getting old and people are just not buying them anymore, or maybe it's a generational thing. You know what I mean? Maybe the generations now are not the generations of the early 2000s, and like the players now are not invested in those games. They're invested in the multiplayer games, you know, the Call of Duties, the FIFA, the Maddens. They don't care about those games. And so more and more of our generations, and this is just my theory, more and more generations like us, we're slowly dying out, where we're slowly getting older, and our base, our percentage of the player base is shrinking more and more every year. So that's why I think as well Sony went this direction, going live service and PC, is because they're trying to make up that money, because they're not getting enough money to either break even or even get a profit on a lot of these games that they're investing in. And now they're spending even more money on live service games, which are actually more expensive than, you know, your standard games. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know at this point. And I think Legal can agree with this. I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to come back. Honestly, I think it's too late. I think, in my opinion, if they don't,
I can tell you,
hold on, let me finish. Hold on, Louis. If they don't deliver on the next 2 or 3 games, like if Ghost of Yotei and Death Stranding, even though Death Stranding is probably going to be multi-platform, if they don't deliver on these, I don't know, man. I think Sony's in a lot of trouble. I think they might have to start.
They don't believe you. I've told them,
I know.
How many games are going to flop before these influencers, before these articles?
They can't afford 400 million failures over and over again.
Right. Before everybody starts to admit, damn, Sony has a problem. We're in 2025 and the problem's still going on and you don't hear shit. It's funny. It's funny how these dudes are put on training wheels out here. And you know what? It's only making me laugh because, listen, there's this misconception, right, Resident? I heard you loud and clear. But there's this misconception, because what people aren't seeing is
Louis had something too, fam.
Look, forget us, bro, right? Who cares who's playing 2K25? Who cares who's playing Madden? Who cares who's playing Roblox and Fortnite? Guess what? Last year, there was a game that sold well over 20 million. And guess what? The majority of those people didn't come out of our market.
I got something to say, famo, and I'll tell you what happened to Sony. Basically, it's simple and easy. I'll tell you what happened to Sony. If you guys sit here and just remember the most beautiful thing that happened to a lot of us, because the truth came out a long time ago. It came out a long time ago, and it was 2 years ago when the truth came out. And the truth is, and I have to say it because, hey, it was said on a court, and the whole ABK deal spoke the truth. The thing is, Resident Gamer, is that Sony said this, Jim Bryan said this straight out of his mouth. Hey, listen, we get our money from Call of Duty to make our own games. When we heard that, we knew right then and there that Sony did not even have a plan B. They're not even at
They
plan
lost
C.
their cash
They're
cow.
not even plan D. They did not even have plan E. They did not have nothing. Their plan was to grab as much as they can, call it a bank on that, to keep on banking till, hey, till something comes up where they can invest in that other thing. But the thing is, Microsoft came in, bought ABK. That literally right then and there took everything of theirs out of circulation because shit, I don't know what was signed with the deal that they have with Activision Blizzard. I don't know how much money, they were bringing from Activision Blizzard, but it must have been a lot. It must have been a lot because, shit.
Huge, man. Huge.
Yeah,
I actually argued this on a podcast a while back that Call of Duty was their main generator. Like that's why they fought so hard during the ABK acquisition. Jim Ryan even said, if Microsoft acquires ABK, we will not be able to recover. Yeah. He wasn't lying. I mean, like, we see it right now.
Now, the thing is, right? Microsoft knows where the money is. And Sony still stuck to the same old traditional thing, thinking that they're going to keep on going. But the thing is, how are they going to they need to step away from that traditional thing because they have never made it like Nintendo did. Nintendo, the traditional method, works for them. That's why we don't see no Nintendo games on PC unless if it's emulated. Nintendo, don't come out at us and don't sue us because, I'm speaking the truth. You keep your games over there. I don't know there's people using emulators, but I don't know which ones, just in case, we got to say that, family, so they don't come and sue us because they're suing everybody. And, Nintendo's method works, and Sony tried to make it work. But to be honest, so it never worked for Sony because when I was talking to Famo the other day on the phone. So Famo, while you were over there finding people over here, I was busy finding people here in Dominican, PS fanboys, because they're tough here. And I told them straight away, I don't know why, but those numbers never, since 2017, I've been telling them, those numbers never add up to me. I don't get it. I don't understand Sony's numbers. I'm still trying to understand everything. And little by little, I've been focusing more and trying to, capture how the sales and everything, how everything works. And I learned a lot along the way until ABK. When ABK came out, I was like, oh shit, the truth has come out. And the game that was actually giving them the money was a third-party game. But wait a minute. But didn't you all say your exclusives were the greatest? You guys have the greatest games and everything. Doesn't that Jeff Keighley Game Award give you like a lot of power because you got a Game of the Year award? And look at this now. I mean, even this year they won with Astrobot. Okay, we knew that was going to win because me and Lee have been talking about it. We said that's going to win because Sony needs to win this year, and they need like a win like that, and they got it. Okay, cool. But look now, VR2 is dead. VR2 is dead. Helldivers even sold more than Spider-Man. Holy shit. And that was with the help of the PC community. I don't care what they say, but the numbers are out there. It was bought by the PC guys more than the PlayStation guys. And if we keep adding up, they started canceling games. And when they started canceling games, I said, uh-oh, this is not good. Jim Ryan, as soon as he retired, because this man retired, he went out there, and said, hey, let me take my stocks. Everything out of here. Let me sell everything right now when the thing is hot. All of a sudden, in February of last year, we see they lost 10 billion stocks. Blows up. And I mean, I could just keep adding up. Helldivers, big success. They go out there and put the PSN account thing, which literally just stopped the motion of the damn game. It literally stopped it. It probably sold a little bit more. It probably did. But that motion that it had, they killed that motion because they went to add the whole PSN accounts, to get the numbers in and everything. And what did that do? Piss off the PC guys. Look at the rest of the games that landed on PC. Until Dawn, dead. Concord, destroyed. What was the other one? Horizon, the new one with the remaster. Nobody bought that shit either. Horizon Lego, nobody look at that shit on Steam. I mean, seriously. Sony, y'all don't get it yet? And not only that, we see Xbox, right, saying, yeah, we're going to start putting our games out here. We're going to give them to Sony. Now, each time I understand why they're doing it. Man, they need Xbox. They need Xbox to keep alive because they are in fucking trouble. They don't got nothing for their players. And for the players not to leave PlayStation, right, they said, hey, Xbox, let's sign a deal. I want your games over here because we ain't got shit. And they don't have nothing. Absolutely nothing to throw out there besides Intergalactic, Ghost of Joy, and Wolverine. 3 games. I mean, look at this year. This year already started. Where's the roadmap? What's happening? What's going to come out for PlayStation? Where's everything? What's going on? And all we got was movies, anime, and movies, and anime, and movies, and anime. We're like, okay, cool. We got also the cool car that we're gonna drive, with the PlayStation controller. So now we're gonna start using, PlayStation controllers to drive all over the place, right? That's what we're gonna use now in cars. Watch the accident rate go up, because who in the blue hell drives a real car with a controller? But okay, then let them use it then. And not only that, 90 grand, shit. Well, I ain't paying 90 grand for no damn fucking car like that. And what's going on, Sony? I mean, you have to start to deliver. Not only that, today.
Don't forget, Louis, their most loyal partner, Square, finally said enough. We're not doing exclusivity anymore with Sony.
Exactly. That's another one. I mean, like I said, if we keep adding up this top production of VR2, they done it. I mean, everything has been a fucking mess over there. They have a disaster. It's like this generation was being a big mess for them. Media doesn't talk about it, but they rather spit out bullshit at Xbox like they did yesterday. When let me tell you all something, chat. And I think Rachie was there. If Dolan was here, he'll tell you Big B Money was there. The concerts. Yeah, the concerts too. Big B Money was there yesterday. And I was like, when Famo posted on Twitter, laughing his ass off about what 2 guys said, supposedly in 2021, Nadella said this and said, wait a minute, hold on. Give me 1 second, because if my memory serves right, Big Money is right there. He'll tell you. I went in my show, man, and started to look. I said, wait. Bethesda was purchased in 2020. How come in Nadella in 21 comes down and says this shit? That does not make sense. That is bullshit. And then after I was done with my show, I said, Famo, because I said this live on my show, I take care of YouTube in the mornings, and anytime I find something spicy or anything, I send it illegal. He just sends it out. That's a job on Twitter, because I don't engage anyone. Hell no. So I sent it illegal. Famo, check this out. And Famo just posted out there and said, oh, shit. There you go. BS article. And all of a sudden today we get that Microsoft comes out and denies this damn report. I was like, damn. And not only that, the funny thing is, though, it took me 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes to do the research. If these media outlets do the research, they'll be better. And that's why I called out the bullshit, because I was like, man, you guys read something and all of a sudden you write about it, that in 2020 he said this. Did y'all forget that Bethesda was bought in 2020? So why would Nadella in 21 come up with that bullshit after he spent $7.5 billion? Y'all act because Microsoft is $1 trillion company, but shit, that's $7.5 billion. It's not like, oh yeah, Satya went and spent $7.50. This is a lot of money. Man, I'm telling you, when they got to write the BS, they write the BS instead of the truth. But today, only one, I just saw one media outlet. I don't know, I have to do I got to do my search, right? I got to sit down, do my search. But I just saw one media outlet talking that Microsoft denied this all the way and said that's bullshit to whatever the person said about the 2021 thing about Nadella saying that crap. Total bullshit. And that's what
you know why it's bullshit? Because Microsoft's been reporting revenue growth for the last 4 or 5 quarters.
No, the reason why it's bullshit, Resident Gamer, is because they said that Nadella in 21 and right before he acquired Bethesda and Activision Blizz. And I was like, wait a minute, in 21, Nadella didn't acquire Activision Blizz, no. But he acquired before that Bethesda, and that was in 2020. So that's where I saw the bullshit. I was like, wait a minute, this is lying, because why would Nadella in 21, after he spent in 2020 September $7.5 billion, which the deal closed in March 9th of 21, he's gonna come out and say this? That's insane. That is the biggest shit I've ever read. And this media outlet just went out there and wrote about it just to get the clicks. And the PlayStation fanboys were celebrating. I mean, we saw the guy who writes those damn long-ass blogs talking that bullshit, and then came Paul Tassi retweeted his shit and talking stuff about it. I'm like, dude, I mean, I can't believe you guys. You guys are supposed to be media outlets. You guys are supposed to be whatever. And you guys grab whatever bullshit instead of doing your research. Simple and easy. So, listen, it took me literally not even 5 minutes to find the answer. And
over one analyst, Famo, one analyst.
The one analyst that he talked to, that analyst said it to 2 people. But who in the blue hell is 2 people that even say, oh, that's some dude guy or somebody else? Man, I'm telling you, it's bullshit after bullshit. And now today, what me, Famo, a lot of people out here on YouTube have been saying it so damn much. And we've been saying since last year began, Sony is in trouble. and man, it's in trouble. Today, the truth has come out. They cannot defend this shit no matter what they say. They cannot defend it because, man, you got Shuhei Yoshida saying this. If you want new first-party PS5 games, you should support remasters. So you're telling me I bought a PS5 to support remasters?
It is the remastered Station 5. That's why I call it that.
Louis, you know what would be funny right now? I just smoked some weed and my little light bulb in my head popped off. Some good Canadian weed. If you're not in Canada, come out here, smoke the finest.
Nah, I smoke cigars.
Remember? Oh, even cigars, by all means. I got some cigars out here. The best thing would be right now, Xbox doing a commercial and be like, "Hey, this is how we share our games with PlayStation."
Oh.
Hey, hold on, but
Wait. Hey, is that games? Is games?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I'm out. He
What up, games?
I'm out. That's it. Bye, guys. That's it.
No, before you say something, Games, listen. I let Lou rant. Listen, I'm not playing with y'all. First, shout out to Red Dead Panda Games.
Shout out to Red
Ben
Dead.
Studios wasn't allowed to make.
Shout out to Red Dead.
Let me read this out, y'all. Ben Studios wasn't allowed to make Days Gone 2. Blue Point should have been making a single co-op game. Live service games is bankrupting PlayStation. Big L, we bleed green, Xbox 2025. Now listen. I said I probably would have bought a damn raggedy ass, ugly ass PlayStation 5 for one game. One game, it would have been blasphemy at the highest level, though. Spartan, blasphemy at the highest level. But if they were able to do this one thing, I might have had. You know what? I wouldn't have bought that shit. I would have asked for donations. I would have did a Kickstarter. I'm not paying for that bullshit right there. I'm not paying for that. So
you gotta fix your defense.
It would have been the Amazing Spider-Man 2, right?
Don't listen to them, fam.
And they only had one job to do, y'all.
One job.
To make the damn game co-op. You got Miles Morales and Peter Parker. And
hold on. Bubba Legal.
Look, y'all.
You should wait for the PC version.
Make the damn game co-op. So I know right there. Okay.
Don't listen to them. You're beautiful.
There's a problem.
Don't listen to them.
Because PlayStation has a problem when it comes to backwards compatibility. When it comes to co-op games. They have a problem with making games that involve the gamers as a whole. They never been good at that. Okay? When you go back and you look at the history, all those damn games weren't PlayStation games. See, they thought Bandicoot was a damn PlayStation game. They thought the fighter games was a PlayStation game. They thought Grand Theft Auto was a PlayStation. They thought Tomb Raider. They thought all these games were PlayStation Studio games. Then, as the years go by, they found out they wasn't. And at first, you couldn't blame the donkey because Sony was advertising these games like they were theirs. I get it. But they're not going to do no research. They're going to take whatever's being said to them. That's why they look so stupid today with these articles. See, I keep trying to tell these donkeys, what are y'all doing? They're doing this for y'all. They're not doing this for us. The articles and shit don't rattle me because these dudes don't play no games. You're listening to people who write these articles. You listen to YouTubers who don't play no damn games. You listen to the people on Twitter who don't play no games, and you know who they are. I'm just bored to even mention their names. They're not even worth my energy.
No, they play Twitter.
On the mic. They're good at getting on the mic. They're good on talking shit that's already regurgitated. But when it comes to actually playing fucking video games, Joe, these dudes are nowhere to be found because we can end the speculation. I've been saying it for years. If you think these dudes are gamers, bro, hey, let them come on down into the streets. Come on down into Legal's dungeons. Come on down into the gauntlets. Let's do the top 3 Xbox only games. Let's play Halo, let's play Gears, and let's play fucking Forza. And let's see just how great these dudes are, right? Since they're Xbox guys, and all these Xbox guys got Xbox games in their mouths, let's do an audit. Yo, I think the Xbox community should do an audit once a year because legal has no problem showing you the games that I actually beat. Right? Not just played, but actually beat. Because it's simple to me. You grab the controller, you play the game until you get to the end credits. You say, hey, great game, or hey, I didn't like it, or the game was bad, and you move on to the next one. But to sit around here every day, relying on some damn stupid ass articles, relying on myths and theories, always talking about your ops, y'all don't ever talk about PlayStation. Like, you can't, though, because I told everybody, what do you want? To talk about PlayStation, you would have to lie. You can't tell me they have awesome multiplayer games. You can't tell me you have a community. You can't tell me that the PlayStation Plus is worth your $1. You can't tell me that the platform is safe. You can't tell me that they make the biggest budget games out here that all the gamers in the world flock to. You can't tell me these things. But what you can tell me is, oh, look, we outsell the Xbox. Oh, look, Xbox is dead. But you want to know something, y'all? I kind of like that Xbox is dead thing now because it has a little twist to it. You know, exactly. So one thing about Xbox, though, we don't hear them shut down studios. We don't hear them having problems with financials.
Wait, family.
We don't hear them.
Wait, family. Wait. We gotta correct that because last year they shut down a couple studios and they sold one. But yeah, I mean, listen.
No.
Yeah, they shut. No.
Tango Gameworks.
But they sold it. I'm talking about the. What was the?
No. You're wrong.
Oh, what's it wrong?
Arcane.
ZeniMax shut down the studio. That wasn't a Microsoft call. Because why? Those studios wasn't bringing the bread anyway. And what was funny was Tango. And even when Game Trills told me about the Evil Within, because I had an argument with him. And Game Trills broke my heart when he showed me how many copies the Evil Within 2 sold. And it was like 33,000. And I was like, what? 33? This is a third-party game. Nobody played these games. And people came out bashing Microsoft as if Microsoft did that. No, ZeniMax was cleaning their own house out. They were cleaning their own house. Because what people don't do, they don't read, right? Microsoft gave ZeniMax its own power. Microsoft isn't walking around babysitting these studios, people. Let me be clear with that. These are professionals, right? Microsoft has given them the authority to be and act like professionals. So if a studio that's inside the parent studio wants to clean house on some things, they can do it. Overall, yes, Microsoft is running the business. Overall, we know that Microsoft bought ZeniMax, but Microsoft ain't within ZeniMax, isn't inside ZeniMax cleaning their closets out for them. They know that ZeniMax knows their business better than they do. So, hey, listen, get with us. Let us know what you're doing. Boop-de-boop-de-boop-de-boop-de-boop. And then, the okay is the okay. The green light is the green light. Because Microsoft wants everybody to be creative. They want them to be creative. These are professionals. So when you fast forward, you don't see Xbox as a dead company struggling with multiplayer games. You don't see Xbox as a dead company struggling with engagement. You don't even see Xbox struggling with content and services, which they're going to get pissed off about me saying, because Xbox is king of that. So Xbox is really the king of what's the bottom line, resident. The bottom line is content and services. That's what's moving forward, not console sales. How do you know this, legal? Well, check this out. there could be 3 consoles from a company, right? And they only got the 3 consoles, and they put it out in the world and said, listen, this is all we could afford. This is the only thing we made was 3 consoles. But they create this service, right? And in that service, there's one game that everybody in the world loves to play. And let's just say in that service, Spartan, 1.5 billion gamers play that game. Do you think at that damn point that company, Resident, could care less that it only made 3 consoles?
No.
Anybody think about this? Because the service allows more people to reach the platform without the hardware. As long as the service can be attached to something and it can engage the gamers, isn't that the whole damn point? So it never was about console sales. The console was the ways to get the gamer to the video game. In the beginning, Lou, in the beginning, the only way to get a damn gamer to the games, Resident, was to sell the console. In 2025, people, there's like 5 new highways to get people to the game. People are not just running to the console. They have many avenues, but to the donkey seat, to the donkey, they're going to stay in VHS mindset mode because their insecurity of the unknown. See, it's like this. The donkey wants to cross the street, but he sees all these cars driving by every day, and he doesn't know when to cross the street because he's never crossed the street. Right, Resident? So what do you expect a donkey to know when he's never crossed the street? When the wildebeest Resident never crossed over the river to get to the other side of the Serengeti to feast on the new grass. How the hell would he know how to get over there? How the hell would he know about the good grass if he never crossed over the river? That's donkeys. They don't know anything else. All they ever know is these dumbass, boring-ass, single-player games. And let me tell y'all, I know because I lived through the eras and I'm not immune to playing on a shitty-ass PlayStation console. I know.
Indeed, my phone.
That shit.
My phone's overheating, man.
That people games. Me and you never bought a PlayStation.
Let Games speak. He says the phone about to die.
Yeah, my phone's overheating. It's like
just because me and you never bought one doesn't mean we ain't never played on one.
Games, you got your Pokemon shirt on, Games? I mean, you happy today, Games? You happy today?
Hey, I'm trying to tell League, my phone's overheated, man. You're like,
oh, go ahead, Ty. I know you're happy. Hey, look, Games, I support you. Look, I got my Switch.
This damn app burn your batteries.
But Games, talk. What you gotta say, Games? Go ahead.
Oh no, we're talking about the fake outlet news. Yeah, you know who wrote that legal rule? The portfolio manager, man. They think that they think that people who don't want Game Pass because it makes them because they didn't make them stock quadruple overnight, so they couldn't get the golden toilet and a $10,000 Rolex. That's why. And they made that article. And they made that article of a paywall, and the paywall is like what $800 paywall. Ain't nobody using that playing that $800 paywall, man. So that's why, man. And all that shit was debunked. All that shit was debunked. Yeah, man. It was a portfolio, man. You know what?
Look, y'all gonna have to stop wasting Microsoft time.
You know what a portfolio manager is? The people who invest in stocks and stuff, right? So what do you invest in? Most of these dudes invest in Microsoft. They thought that their stock will, quadruple overnight and make a lot of money and all that stuff and this. And of course, Paul Tassi came out and quote Nib. Oh my God, that's funny as hell. That is hilarious, man. I never see that in my life. But of course, look, man, Twitter's not a real place, man. That's basically what it is, man. Now you gotta understand, right? For PlayStation, and I say this again, I don't have a problem with live service games. All right, live service games is better than the old traditional way when you have a multiplayer game like the Call of Duty back in the days. Then you have what's it called, the map packs. The Xbox get the map packs first, then couple years later the PlayStation get the map packs and the PC get the map packs and all that. No, we have seasons and stuff, so everybody can have the same maps, the same skins, and everything. So I don't have a problem with multiplayer games, right? And live service, right? Now, it depends on the game. You don't need to invent the wheel, but you need something, a ground revolutionary game that, okay, take Grounded, for example, right? Grounded is, what, 100 I Spent the Kids type survival game, right? Legal. It's a live service game, right? So stuff like that it can help. You don't need, and also if they really want to make a live service game, why don't you just go and get Killzone or Resistance or Twisted Metal or all that stuff? Why and how the hell Concord and Fear Games survive and that Spider-Man
They didn't
game
want it. They canceled the Twisted Metal game that was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Hey, Resident, listen, man, listen. In the industry, we have something called dead leaks, right? So that means unseen projects, right? Some developers do leak out projects out, and cancel projects. I gotta see that Twisted Metal cancel project. You told me they canceled Twisted Metal, that Spider-Man multiplayer game, that Last of Us Factions game, and the Greenlight Concord. You don't make this shit up.
You know what? I should have named the title Sony PlayStation cancellations. Just been done with this shit.
Legal, you don't make this shit up. I gotta see how these games look. I gotta see how Twisted Metal looks like, and I gotta see The Last of Us look like. Cause if these two games gotta be really, really damn bad. I'm talking about really bad, man, to get canceled, man. And I gotta say, and what else they cancel today? Legal.
God of War. They canceled God of War today.
I know. Listen, man. I told Legal, man, first of all, how the hell you make a God of War multiplayer game? No, okay. Legal, listen. Hold on. Let me cook first, because Legal ran a lot on YouTube. Look, how you guys make a God of War? I know some people say, okay, they had a multiplayer mode in Ascensions, right? All right, but who the hell in Sony say, yo, we gotta make a God of War multiplayer game? Like how do you make it? Okay, so Legal. So I'm gonna ask a question, right? So let's say kick you. Let's say kick crazy ass in the game, right? And in the multiplayer God of War, and I got a skin. Then guess what, Legal? So let's say the microtransactions is that okay? I pay $50.
Dirt boy.
And hold on, Legal. I pay $50, right? I pay $50, right? The man to let Kratos to jump the next scene. Like, come on, man! And I paid another $50 to upgrade my sword with the Blade of Chaos. Then I paid another $50. Oh, come on, man! Nobody asked for this game. Like, people ask for games that they want to play, but see, the problem is, Legal, is that okay? People ask for a Killzone, right? Nobody played that crap. Nobody played Killzone. Don't play Resistance. People play Twisted Metal. Nobody played these games on the PS3 era. They tried on the PS3 era, right? Nobody played these games. A lot of these dudes on Twitter talking about, oh, we need to bring these games back. But you look at the sales numbers, nobody plays these games. So what is Sony end game here? Because remember, that's when they canceled the God of War game and the military shooter Ben Studio was making. Doesn't mean nothing. They still are making live service games. So what is their end game here, right? Because you're doing the definition of insanity. You didn't learn from Concord, all right? Then you go release Fear games. And you know Fear games ain't gonna have no hit because the same people who make Fear games, they're making another game called Den of Wolves. The same dude made Payday. And Fear games and Payday are literally the exact same game. They're heist games. So what are you doing here? What is your end game here? Because I'm trying to figure out what's their end game. All right? Because now, I'll say it again, Ben Studios on live support. Because, okay, you shut down, okay, you cancel the live service game, right? Legal? Fine. What the hell they're making now? Because they're not making Days Gone 3, 2.
They got to start over from the drawing board.
Yeah, they got to start with the drawing board. And that's a bad thing. So now, okay, Resident. So it started over drawing boards, right? So what's the next game coming out in the PS6 era, the PS7 era?
That means they got to wait even longer, which could be like another 4 or 5 years before we see anything.
Yep. Because remember, Ben Studio last game, it was in 2019, legal.
Right.
This is the same year that Microsoft bought these studios. We're in 2025. You don't make this shit up. You really think, look, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Almost 5-6 years that Days Gone came out. And now they was working on a multiplayer game at 6 years. They canceled the game. Now you gotta wait for another 6 goddamn years to find out what the hell they're making the next game at. And listen, before they had Days Gone legal, the people who actually wanted it to make an open world resistance game. So they say, hell no, we're not making that. We're gonna make these overshutter walking simulators games. That's why you got Days Gone. And Days Gone didn't do well. They canceled it and they end on the cliffhanger. Now the 2 jackasses left the company. And guess what? Ben Studios doesn't have a game. So now, so House Marquee, why the hell did they bought House Marquee in the first place? They never made a game. They only make remakes and remasters. Why is House Marquee is making a God of War, what's it called? Live service game.
Returnal only sold like a couple million copies, right? It didn't do it did as bad as Astrobot did, didn't it?
Oh, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, yeah, it sold like 1 point some copies.
No, you're talking about Blue Point, not House Marquee.
Oh, yeah. I mean Blue Point. I'm talking about Blue Point, not Returnal. Oh, even House Marquee. Where's the next game at? And I swear, if House Marquee is making a live service game Resident, hey, hold on a second. Hey, kiss that company goodbye. They're going to get shut down. And House Marquee is a very talented studio. The problem with House Marquee games is their games are really good, but their games are very niche. They're very niche. Return is a great game, but there's a very niche audience who play their games. So what's their end game here? Because I'm trying to figure out
one.
This is a definition of insanity, dogs. They're not learning for. Listen, man. People keep saying that PlayStation, Xbox have mismanagements and they can't do anything with the studios and this and that. PlayStation got more mismanaging than Xbox.
Exactly. Games. Dolomite is right here. Dolomite, tell them what happened yesterday morning. Type it out. How we called the bullshit live on the Good Morning Show about the whole damn article. About Nadella talking to 2 people that it was in trouble in 21, that it was right before they were about to purchase Bethesda and Activision Blizz when they purchased Bethesda in 2020. So, shit, we called that bullshit yesterday early in the morning, and that thanks to Legal after he posted it, said, wait a minute, hold on, let me look at this. Oh, man, that bullshit came out, man. I was like, oh, my God, they don't even do their research, man. Shit. Listen, games, at the end of the day, the mismanagement, they will not talk about it.
No, they're not.
They're not. what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to protect Sony as much as they can, because at the end of the day, you know what? I mean, we gotta say this, they're probably in Sony's pockets. We don't know. I mean, shit, we don't know they're in pockets, but it seems like they are. Or Sony gives them something back that they love Sony so much. Because at the end of the day, it's like how I told Legal months ago, and we've been talking about this forever, and I said this. The ones who are going to destroy Sony PlayStation are two things. The media and the fans. Those are the only two things that are going to destroy Sony. Well, we're out here speaking the truth and saying, shit, Sony, you got to get your shit up. I mean, God damn it, you got to get out there, you got to fight, you got to keep on arguing, you got to keep on, doing what you do, because, hey, you know what? We love competition. We love it. Competition is always good and healthy when both companies are doing awesome. They're always good. But these fanboys are too stupid to point fingers at. I mean, look at the PS5 Pro. The biggest bullshit there was out there. And I remember people went out there, pre-order that shit. And you know what the sad thing is, games about right now, the guys who went and bought a PS5 Pro? And it's so sad. Every time, I'm out there on Twitter, I read this, I'm like, are you serious? That you guys bought a Pro to go ask the devs out there on Twitter if it's going to be PS5 Pro enhanced? What? Then why the hell you went out there and paid $700 for that shit? If you gotta ask the developer if it's gonna be PS5 Pro enhanced. That's some crazy ass shit. Oh my God, $700 for that? I mean, seriously, I even called that. I said I will wait for the specs. That's number one, because we have not seen the specs till the day it was released, which literally, I was laughing my ass off that day. Why was I laughing my ass off that day? Because I saw it was not a Pro right then and there. It was not a Pro. And then after that Pisser Tech, they were saying it's going to be the godforsaken savior of everything. I was like, man, along the way, I have to see what it does before I say, okay, let me go pay $700. Funny story, comes out. We saw devs, canceling the Pisser thing because they were like, man, this is screwing up with the game. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave the game regular. And now we got to wait till they adjust it in order to get it fixed. Now we got to wait a while, like what we've been doing this whole generation with these games, man. We've been waiting for them to fully optimize them to be in the perfect shape they got to be. We have to wait for them. So why are the blue hell is the PS5 Pro going to be the savior of that? Was it going to work? Not right now. Along the way, it might. It can be good, but that's along the way. But shit, right now, you just pay $700 for a regular PS5. That's all you did.
Hey, but before you go, listen, man. So PlayStation had Denton Studios. The last game they made was Days Gone. That was 2019. Blue Point Studio Games. The last game they made was that Demon Souls remake. That was 5 years ago. So they canceled the live service game. So you ain't seen that anytime soon. Fire Sprite, they made, what's the name? The VR games, nobody give crap about that. Guerrilla Games, Halo 7 legal. They're making they just make a Lego Rising Avengers, and they're making a Rising Online project and a Rising 3. Oh my God! Then you have Haven Studios. They're making fair games. They don't get shut down. Harsh Marquee. The last game they make Returnal. That was 4 years ago. We don't know what the hell they're making.
I heard they're about to announce something pretty soon. But remember, House Marquee was bought, I think it was like a year or two later. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. It's in some of the games, they're basically a Marvel studio. Mini Monaco, what the hell are they making? They need to get shut down too. They don't make video games. They make freaking Dreams. Who the hell play that? Naughty Dog, they're making legal. I want to get legal canceled. So they're making the Inside of Space game. All right. Then you have Nixon. They make the PC port. Epiphany Digital. They make GT7. San Diego Studios. They make what's it called? MLB The Show. Santa Monica Studio. We don't know what they're making. Of course, that's they're making another God of War game. Sucker Punch. They're making Ghost of Tsushima 2. Team
your toy. Don't go to Tsushima 2, your toy. Goes to your toy.
Yeah, then Team Obalsi, they're making they just make Astrobot. They got a first party studio problem. They got a first party problem. See, this is what happened. That what's the dude name? What's the dude name again? after Jim Ryan. What the other dude name?
Toki?
Come on. No, the
Herman?
other.
Herman.
No, not Herman. The other dude before Jim Ryan was there. Sean Layden.
Sean
Sean
Layden?
Layden. Yeah, Sean Layden. Yeah. Sean Layden caused all of this crap because he greenlit every single game in the PS3 era. They took them. Okay, remember Microsoft started pumping games now, right? You see, it took Microsoft 6-7 years to get all these games. The same with PlayStation. PlayStation had no goddamn games from the PS3 era. So all of these games like Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon, the God of War reboot, all of these games was in development in the PS3 era. Then what happened is he greened all these games, and all these games got a sequel, greened every single one of these games. And that's what happened in this situation now. Listen, PlayStation did not have no competition last generation, right? Why they just focus on multiplayer and single player games last generation? But what Reels always says, they didn't want to do that because PlayStation don't want no competition. They don't like to compete with what? Other studios. So that's why they have to rely on third-party developers to make multiplayer games. We saw the leak. Call of Duty paid the bills. Without Call of Duty, there would be no games last generation. And that's a fact. So at the end of the day, right? Who got to blame this? Well, Crazy Lou says, if PlayStation dies, don't blame me, don't blame Resident, don't blame Sparring, because I don't have a PlayStation, and definitely don't blame Legal. All right? Blame the fans and blame the media.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Remember, when Concord came out, yeah, it was a big uproar a little bit, but guess what? Crazy? It's sweeping on the rug. It just never happened. They never happened. They never talk about it again. Never happened. So now, they canceled 2 games. What else are they going to do this year? What is the future of PlayStation? Are they going to put the games on Xbox?
Movies, anime, and automobiles.
And this is what I told Legal.
That's like that movie.
And Legal has apologized to me. Look, PlayStation does not want to make games. They want to make movies. They want to take all the franchises and turn it into movies. That's what it is.
Hey, correct yourself. Say it like the movie, Trains. What was it? Trains, planes, and automobiles. Sony is movies, anime, and automobiles, man. Don't forget that cool car we're going to drive with the controller for $90,000. We're going to drive that in California because that's the only place we can drive for a while. It's going to be exclusive to Cali. Yes.
They don't want to make. They only want to make movies, man. That's fact. That's fact. They're taking all their franchises and just expanding into movies. That's it.
To reach the millions of people. Yeah, go ahead.
They got more movies than video games.
Yes, sir.
Who the hell asked for a goddamn Horizon movie? Who? Okay. Oh, they're making a Helldivers movie. It's called Starship Troopers, morons.
Hey, I'm glad they're bringing that back because I miss Starship Troopers. Come on, man. Don't be dissing my Starship. We're missing it.
Man, why don't you just make a Starship Troopers movie, dude?
Oh, wait a minute. What happens if it becomes a success? We might get another Starship Troopers all the way.
Nobody not playing no damn Helldiver, watching the Helldivers movie. The characters don't know what the hell is Helldiver. Hey, Legal. Hey, mention your son asked you, hey, Dad, can I watch Helldivers, the movie? Legal said, what the hell is that? Come on, man. You're like, that movie be bomb, dude. It's not like the Sonic movie, man. That's not a household name. And that's when it's a 12 million copy doesn't mean, they're making Until Dawn the movie. It's coming in April. Nobody asked for these movies, dogs. Nobody asked for this crap. All right? Nobody asked for them. And I'm not being negative. People say, I'm toxic. I'm not toxic, dude. All right? I just see reality. I see how the world works. There's a lot of people own these consoles, right? People don't buy consoles just to play one exclusives. People don't buy these consoles just, trying to play, trying to catch up and everything. People are not going to watch movie video games. Oh, Helldivers and Horizon. The reason why Sonic do well because it's Sonic. The reason why Mario do well because it's Mario. Who the fuck want to watch a goddamn Helldivers movie? Who the hell will watch Until Dawn?
Nobody watched Craven. Nobody watched Morbius.
Yeah. What the hell is Sony trying to do? Who the hell want to watch Horizon Zero Dawn the movie? Who the hell want to watch God of War the movie?
I will.
No, all right, not really. If done right, but you know how Sony movies are. It's trash.
Damn.
Like they make a Gran Turismo the movie. Who that watched that shit?
I did. It's a good movie though. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I did. It was good. I'm not kidding. It's a good movie. It's good. It's actually true stories. It's a good movie. And but it was.
But
good.
you know what I'm saying, crazy. Like they need
movies. Here's the thing, though. Movies and TV series are a totally different thing because, for example, right? I mean, my wife watched what's it called? Last of Us with me. Did my wife go play Last of Us? No. Did that get her into that? No. She enjoyed the TV show. That's it. Because that's all she does. She watched TV shows. So for the people,
you could go on YouTube to type The Last of Us Part 1 video game. You can watch the whole entire movie.
I know, but she watched the TV series and she enjoyed it. She's waiting for season 2. So she enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, did she say, "Oh, I want to go play on the PlayStation"? No, she didn't say that. I even told her you want to play.
And you know what? You have a point. And you have a point. So imagine they make an Until Dawn movie. So nobody cares, but nobody's not going to play the remake because the remake flopped.
But the question is with Until Dawn, is Until Dawn a popular title to make a movie on? No. Is God of War a popular title to make a movie on? Yeah. So let's see how the movie goes with that one. What is the other one? Horizon, a popular title to make. I mean, Helldivers became 12 million people played it, but at the end, though, movies are successful if 50, 60, 100 million people watch it. But the thing with Helldivers is a lot of people are going to go watch it because it's got the Starship Troopers vibes. When they see these aliens and everything, they say, wait, is that Starship Troopers? They're going to go ahead and go watch it because, a lot of us, grew up watching Starship Troopers. So that will be it. We'll go ahead and watch it, right? Now, the rest of them, right? Like, for example, Ghost of Tsushima should have been a movie instead of an anime. But, all right, go ahead, do your anime. But it's two different, what's it called? You got your video game fans who are going to watch it. But at the end of the day, though, right? Like a common person who watches and say, okay, let me go buy a PlayStation to play this game. No, they won't. They're just going to go watch the movie and that's it. They're not going to go out there and say, oh, let me get a PlayStation to play this game. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But Sony went that route, okay, because at the end of the day, I don't know why. Movies are expensive too. They made flop after flop with these Marvel villain series. I don't understand why they made it. Because even the last Venom, I saw it and I was like, no. I can't believe they even added the dance scene for Spider-Man 3. And they never learned. I mean, that dance scene for Spider-Man 3 was a joke when Peter Parker was doing those dance things. And now they got Venom dancing. I was like, oh, no. I mean, seriously, there's a point where the jokes go a little bit too far. That literally just killed the whole Venom movie right there. And Venom turning into a fish. And Venom over. Oh, no. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know where they're at. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not looking good for them. Not on the movie side, also the video game side. What are we doing? So, I mean, why did I buy a PS5? When last generation, when I bought my PS5 Pro, my PS4 Pro, right? When I went to the PS4, then upgraded to PS4 Pro, I enjoyed a lot of the games that were on there. I had fun. Really, it was great games and everything. So this generation, I go in because it's like, okay, let me sell my PS4 Pro and let me get myself a regular PS5. Because at the end of the day, though, I'm not going to wait for the PS5 Pro. I mean, there's no need for it. I always told myself that there's no need for it. It's for what? I mean, unless if it's a good price, then okay. But if not, I'm not going to get it. And for what did I buy? Ask me, games. When was the last time I switched on my PS5 to play a game? I can tell you right away for what game was it, and that was to try out the Concord game. That was it. That was the last time I turned on my PS5.
Hey, even
for Astrobot.
Oh man, hey, I played that Concord game too, man. I got a $43 bag, so that's a good thing.
No, but I played the free beta because it was a free open weekend beta, so I tried it out real quick. I said,
I played it. I played it because, and I played the closed beta and the free to play beta, and they told me a lot of. And I played the what's the name?
Yes,
the game actually come out. Listen, the game wasn't bad. It just the game came out 8 years too late, man. If this game came out in the PS4 era around Overwatch came out, right? I think it would be slightly successful, but you can't really tell that because
no, I would have been successful.
No, I want to tell you why. Clifford B, the guy who made Gears, he made Lawbreakers, and Lawbreakers was a decent game, but then Gearbox made Battleborn, and the problem is that. Yeah, and probably that Battleborn and Clifford B, who made Lawbreakers, these games were Overwatch clones, and the market at that time today it still is oversaturated. So if Sony did greenlight Conquer and came on the PS4 era, at the same time it was Overwatch came out, it's gonna have the same problem because nobody's not gonna. You say, okay. If you're an Overwatch player, like what Concord do what Overwatch didn't do. That's why that's why I'd rather break, legal friend. I didn't want to tell you his name, but I got to break his legs, and he can't tell me. So it's just that game came out 8 years too late, and it wasn't a bad game. It's just that.
No. Games, no. I'm sorry, no. There was no character attachment. There was nothing like that.
I know you said.
At the end of the day, though, I mean,
the gameplay wasn't bad.
Okay, listen, the gameplay wasn't bad. I said that.
That's what I said.
Show. But at the end of the day, though, it was not going to be a hit game. And the only way that game could have hit if PlayStation would have eliminated that $40 price tag, because that $40 price tag was the one thing that killed it.
No. If it was free, it was free. It still wouldn't be a hit.
Listen.
No,
it wouldn't. Listen. They would have put it out for free to give it a shot. If it didn't work, they would just shut it off because it was just a free game. Now they put this game out, $40 fee, right? And not only that, they also went out to buy this studio. Why did I say they had to be free? Because at the end of the day, you got a competitor out there that's called Overwatch. That was free. Overwatch, literally. I mean, why the hell am I going to go pay $40 when I got Overwatch with kicks his ass? Then you got the media writing articles saying that this game was even better. And I read this. No lie. I think Total Knight was there. Baby Money B was there. When I read this loud, they were literally saying straight out their mouths that this game was better than the slow motion Overwatch. It was better than Call of Duty. It was better than Destiny. They were literally saying that out of their mouths, trying to sell you this thing. And then you got another guy out there going out there and saying Conquer was great. I'm not gonna take anything that Conquer was bad. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna take all this stuff. This man literally said that. I'm not gonna say any names, but you all know who it is, right? Because shit, the hell, we knew it. We knew it right from the start. People went in there and bashed this game. I said, man, I tried it. I tried to tell people go get to this game, go try it out. I was telling them go try it out pre-beta. I didn't even tell them to buy it because I was having doubts about this game. When I played it, I'd give it my 5 cents. But at the end of the day, if it would have been free to play, more people would have played it. More people would have given it a go, and more people would have enjoyed it. But you know what? They didn't. They just charged $40, and these guys don't care about those games. They said, okay, you want to screw it. We're not paying this $40. And that's why it died. It died really fast. Look at Horizon. Horizon, the gorilla tried to make a little joke with Horizon and make it a Lego. Oh, let's see if this character can get attached. Did people get attached to that? You saw the Steam sales. How were they for Lego Horizon? I mean, for fuck's sake, why the hell are you going to make Alloy a Lego? I mean, they're trying to tell you that this character is so popular.
Yeah, that's what
she can become a Lego. What?
No, but that's the funny thing about it. Like, I told Legal, like, Lego fans don't play Horizon, and Horizon fans don't play Lego games. Like, who the hell you cater to that? And yes, if you put it on the Switch and continue, dumbass Switch people gonna play it, but nobody bought that game. Like, who do you cater to that audience. Like, it's just a weird. It's weird, and plus, if you play the game is not bad, but it's not good as the same. It's very mediocre because if you play like games like Lego Batman and Lego Lego Batman or all the Lego games from the Traveler Tale games, they have a soul to it. This game did not have no soul. Like, it just like they took Horizon, the original Horizon, just made it like a Lego game. You can't really, you can build the game, but you can't really do anything in the game. And I'm trying to figure out like who they catering to in this game, right? And it didn't so well, and it didn't even market the game that well. So there's a reason why there's no sales numbers for this game.
Exactly.
And the crazy thing is, this is the biggest game came out last holiday. That's crazy. It just like
Astrobot only sold 1.5 million. These guys don't care. I mean, listen.
Okay.
Listen. Here's the thing, though. Right? Here's the thing. We got to speak the truth. In 2017, when the Xbox came out with the Xbox One X, everybody started to talk about exclusives. That exclusives were important. We got to focus on exclusive. Well, now Xbox doesn't have an exclusive. They may have the most powerful console, but they don't got exclusives. The fanboys changed the narrative because from 2014 to 2017 or 2016 or whatever, it was all about the power of the console. It was not about exclusives. Then when the power of the console came out, they started to talk about exclusives. Now Xbox got exclusives. Now they're saying their exclusive sucks. Now they want their exclusives. And at the end of the day, it's like how I said, they don't care about PlayStation games. We see it every single month. We see the top 10s. What are the top 5 games most played on PlayStation? Simple and easy. It's not one single player. What is it? It's, let's go. Multiple. Is it Fortnite? Is it Call of Duty? Minecraft? GTA 5 Online? And there's got to be one more. I don't know which one it was, or Helldivers 2. These guys are focusing more on service games than on single-player games. That's why they buy PlayStation. Now, the guys out there who keep rooting for single-player games, now the question is, do they actually buy them? I mean, shit. 1.5 million is not going to save PlayStation's butt. It's not. Same thing with Horizon. I was even saying for quite a while, why the hell are the Horizon Forbidden West sales? Where are they? All of a sudden, they come out and say, we sold 11 million copies. We were successful. Really? Because you bundled it up with the console, and people bought the console with Horizon, and you count that as a sale. I keep saying that because they count it as a sale. Of course it's a sale because they sold a PS5 plus the game in it, and they're going to count the game as a sale because it's a unit that was put inside the console. So they got to count that as a sale. So that's why they got 11 million sales. Now the question is, how many people play that game? That is the question we want to know. And the only way you know how it is, games? Go look at the trophy when you beat the game. Go look at it on your PlayStation, turn it on, go to Horizon Forbidden West, and go look at the trophy about how many people played it. And after you get that percentage, do the calculation on 11 million people who bought the game, how many actually sat there, played it, and finished it. You'll get your percentage right there. And then you'll know that it will probably be 3 or 4 million that beat it, or probably 2 million. I don't know. And then the rest was people who probably bought it in the bundle and just put it on, played it a little bit, didn't like it, and moved on to the other. That's what happens. That's what happens with PlayStation. Now, the truth of the matter is, and the thing that hurts the most is that today, we even find out more truth about how they're handling the business. And it's sad that an ex-person from PlayStation that everybody loved, because you don't see them ponies going out there attacking Yoshida. Have you seen them? Have you seen them diss Yoshida? Have you seen them cuss Yoshida out? No, but they did to Sean Layden. But Yoshida, they don't do that to him because Yoshida is the sweet face, the baby face, and everything. Yoshida comes out today and tells you in your face that in order for you to get a new PS5 game, you got to go support the remasters. Shit. Listen, games. Listen, everyone. Chat pack and everyone. This is looking ugly. This is looking ugly. Like, for example, right now, me, that I bought a PS5 to play the exclusives, I'm asking myself, why did I buy this in the first place? Why do I have this console? Why? For what? To play what? Because now I know that in order for me to get a new PS5 game, I got to go support the remasters. That sucks.
Hey, listen, man, I don't understand why you got like multiple consoles, man. Most of these consoles share the same exact games. The only difference is like 5% of these games are exclusive. But that's why I don't worry to buy a PlayStation. Because if I do want to play Spider-Man, I just wait for the PC. Listen, man, I don't understand. The only console you should have too is a Switch or an Xbox or PlayStation. I don't buy a PlayStation because they share the same fucking games, dude. They share the same
like
games.
I said, I bought it because I like the games that I played last generation, right? But this generation, why did I buy it for? Because I bought it in the very beginning, thinking that we're gonna have another great generation, have another great games, another great things, because that's why I buy these consoles to play great games, right? But shit, they didn't get it. This generation, remasters, I said, why am I seeing a lot of remasters? Remakes, remasters, remakes. I was like, I don't like this trend. I'm not liking this trend. Why all this remakes, remasters? All of a sudden, 12 live service games? Why are you guys spending all this money on live service games? I mean, you already partnered up with Fortnite. You already got stocks in Fortnite. Get your stocks from Fortnite. When they went out there and bought Bungie, I remember telling the PS fanboys here in Dominican, I told them, for me, this is a bad move. You know what they said? They no. Jim Ryan said it was the greatest. I was like, man, Bungie left Microsoft because they had issues. Bungie left Activision because supposedly they had issues. Activision had issues with them, and Microsoft had issues with them. Now, and then I asked them, maybe it's Bungie that's the problem. They were like, no, Louis, you lie. You always say that because Sony bought them, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying maybe that's the problem. Because when they were alone, they were giving you the greatest stuff. Now. Look how the Destiny players, look how they're dropping. How are they doing? Ask them. Even my best friend who loves Destiny, that's the only game he plays is Destiny on his Xbox. The only game he plays, he even said it. It's bad. And he never says anything bad about Destiny. For the first time, he says it's bad. It's getting bad. And so, shit, maybe it was better for Bungie to be left alone in order to keep on wrapping up what they were doing in order to keep themselves alive. But no, Sony went up and bought it. They didn't care. Because Sony was at a plan to make live service games. And they thought Bungie was going to help them. But guess what those guys did? They went out and bought new cars. They went out, had some fun with that money. They didn't care what Sony was planning. At the end, those guys, all they wanted to do is get rid of the company. Here, take it. We don't care. We're tired of developing. Let's just go ahead and get our money, buy what we want in our life, which is a bad idea because they're going to go broke soon. And they're going to go back to what they were. But shit, damn. Sony is in trouble, man. I mean, I'm not liking it the way it's going. But like I said, the fans and the media, the way they keep treating it, and the way they keep
they're allowing it, they're accepting it, right?
They're accepting it, yeah. The way they're accepting it and everything, like whatever Sony does. I even said this, games. I even said this. How can you guys go and buy a PS5 Pro instead of going out there at least bitching about something and saying, "Wait, this is an elite console, right? This is an elite console that you guys are going to buy. At least put the damn stand in there." At least the stand. You know what they did? They went out there and bought the stand. They bought this thing. They went nuts. And I was like, you guys went out there and supported this shit. I mean, Sony's really, really screwing with you all. That's messed up that you guys didn't fight this. Now, if it was Xbox, man, whoop. I mean, you would have seen media saying, well, Xbox put out a Pro without a stand. Well, Xbox did this. I mean, how can it be an Elite Pro or an Elite console selling it without a stand? Without this, they would have done something about it. But no, they're like, yeah, go get yourself a PS5 Pro. And now, all of a sudden, after all the shit they made up, right? After all the shit they made up about the PS5 Pro, RDNA 4, PS5, what was it? RDNA 4, AK, all that bullshit they made up. What is it? 4090, 5090, everything they made up with the PS5 Pro. Now, what is it? They can't defend it no more. Now media has to come back and say, oh, shit, we said all this stuff. And now we got to go back and backtrack on what we said because it's just not working. And it sucks. They're trying to sell you something. That's what they do. They try to sell you something great about Sony. Because now I got a question for the Sony fans, right away. Are you guys happy of what Yoshida said? Are you guys happy that Sony told you straight in your face, you got to buy our remasters in order for us?
Yeah, I'll come back later. Hold on.
Ah, shit. I mean, how can you be happy about that? How can you go out there and cheer? How can you be happy of the way that Sony's going? PSVR 2, major flop. We knew that from the very beginning. Why the hell are you wasting money on the PSVR headset instead of, the PlayStation fans saying, Sony, stop wasting your shit on this junk. Focus on games because you're not delivering games. Yeah, when they deliver a game, you go out there and you go ahead and fight it. You didn't like what they showed. Ball check, this and that. shit. Damn, at least play the game in order after. And if you don't like it, then just shame it right there. It's like how I say, I tried Horizon. I didn't like it. The only game on PlayStation I did not like is Horizon. I tried it so many times, I just cannot get attached to it. I just can't. But again, what are you guys going to do now? You know what they did? They just stayed quiet. They just stayed quiet. I mean, they're out there quiet because there is no way to defend this anymore. They got no more defense out there besides the console. The only thing they got is console sales. They don't even got games anymore to go out there and cheer for. They don't. Which before it was games and console sales. Now all they got is console sales. That's it. And that's about to die pretty soon. Why am I saying it's about to die pretty soon? Because shit, I mean, after that tweet of what this man said, I mean, a casual player's gonna be like, I'm not gonna upgrade to what? To play these games I already have? To see them look a little bit more prettier? Hell, I already finished this game. Why am I gonna go play this again? Huh. And not even the time frame, because if you tell me if it was 20-year time frame, then hell yeah, I'll go back and play it. 20 years is a long time. I'll go back and play it. But not 5 or 6 years behind or 8 years.
But Lou,
the game.
But Lou, y'all done did all this talking.
What up?
Y'all done burnt out about 45 minutes. Y'all got right off the road, did a left turn somewhere, and went.
That was games.
Games went. Listen.
Yeah.
We all knew people want to sit up here and play dumb, right? It's cool.
I know.
You can play dumb. But Jim Ryan let everybody know.
No, I said it.
When he left and he took his stocks
completely
out. All y'all have to do is question things. Mm-hmm. You don't have to know everything. All you have to do is say, well, why did he do that? Why would somebody pull their stocks out of a company? And it's going to tell you. All you got to do is type
We said it, famo. We said it, famo. We said it. We said it so many times.
That tells you already over with that. So you know right there that it was not going up. The situation was not going up. It's going down. Yep. I don't care how many articles try to play this stuff off. I don't care how many influencers want to pretend. I don't care how many bloggers or journalists or whatever you want to call them, because they're not even none of those anyway. They're just editors. They just write these little columns. That's what they do, bro. Ain't none of these people. Nobody knows these people. All right, they're not these people. None of these people are famous. So it's like, look, at the end of the day, man, we all knew when he did that something is not right.
Nope.
You can't hide it anymore. PlayStation shutting down studios. All these games flopping. How many more games must it take before anybody starts to realize and take this seriously? And this is it, y'all. This is it. I'm going to say it right here on Di-RRec Gaming. It only confirms, Dolan Knight, that we're dealing with a donkey empire. This is a donkey empire, people. That's it. They're letting you know who they are biased about. That's it. Nobody will sit up here naturally and just sit there and look at this stuff and really act like they don't know what's going on. They don't write these articles about this stuff. They don't speak on it. They don't say nothing about it because all of these clowns are donkeys by heart. Mm-hmm. They're donkeys by heart, man. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest. All they have to do is come out and say, listen, man, if Sony don't get some live service games going, we don't know what the future is going to look like. I told y'all, I said, listen, PlayStation may not go it may not fall off or die. See, I'm not like a donkey and say something's going to die or it's dead. Mm-hmm. You can say, listen, have you ever seen a liquidation happen in a store? Have you ever saw that? How they take stuff out? You know what I'm saying? Listen, and then before you know it, the mall is a what? Flea market. And if y'all ain't never been to a flea market, then y'all don't understand. But it's like, hey, man, after a while, you're just selling stuff. You need a buck. You need a buck. You're going to just sell anything. And what I mean is these studios might get bought. They might get put over here. They might get put over there. They might, break them up. We saw this with Embracer. Look what Embracer had to do. They had to break up into little pieces. And that's right, 30 Below. At the end of the day, here it is. They can't even hide it anymore. That's it, right?
They can't. It's dead. I mean, I'm telling you, they can't hide it, famo. I mean, once they tell you in order to get new IP, you gotta pay for the remasters. Fuck. That's why I told you earlier, fam. I don't even know what we do on the show today. Because, I mean, just by that, we don't have to sit here and talk about it for an hour because they said it. I gotta laugh, fam. I gotta laugh my ass off with this shit. It's just hilarious. Hey, come on today. Literally, Shuhei Yoshida said it to your face. He said, you want new games? Go pay for the remasters. Oh, damn. Oh, man. At least make some remasters that are worth it or remakes like SOCOM or other stuff, you know, games that are worth, you know, to be remastered, but not these games that all they're doing is adding pretty colors and better looks. That's it. And it's the same damn game. Like, what changes? Oh, it looks better? Ah, damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, the other feature, I blow on my controller. Yeah, let's blow on it. So, you know, the arrow can shoot straighter. Oh, man. Look at Victor Click with the $2 super chat. He says, my Manalui, a pony bot. No, I'm not a pony bot, Vic. I've never been a pony bot. Never. But I bought a PS5 to play the games because, you know, I like playing video games. I always say this on my channel every morning. First, I'm a video game player. Then I'm a console warrior. I always say that. But at the end of the day, man, I say it every morning, and I'll say this again right here on this show. I do not know why in the blue hell you guys are not part of the Xbox ecosystem or have a fucking Xbox in your home. Shit, I still don't get it. I'm still trying to figure that out. That is a story I need to figure that out. Because, man, if I'm saving money, I'm happy. That's all I got to say about that. Damn, fam. Damn. Buy remasters to get first-party games. Yep. Let's go. All right. What's next, fam? What's next, fam? Tell me
there ain't nothing next, fam. I mean,
exactly.
There's nothing left.
Nothing left. That's it. Nothing left, family. It's dry. It's dry here, family. It's dry. It's getting dry, family. Dry. Damn. Holy shit. Whew. My God. What are we going to do, family? What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do, family. We're going to go on our Xbox, turn it on, and play some more games.
So what's going to happen if Ghosts of Yote doesn't sell well either?
Well, I mean, it probably will. Let's see what happens. But that's not the point, though. But because at the end of the day, okay, Ghosts of Yote sells well. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, in order for them to make first-party games, you need to buy the remasters.
That shit crazy. Good for them. Good for them. I have no sympathy. Good for them.
If they didn't have Xbox games coming, they wouldn't have any games to look forward to.
I didn't realize that. Yo, I don't care what they got to go through no more. I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm loving it because they created their own atmosphere. Just like we created our community and our atmosphere, they created their own atmosphere. That's it. They got to deal with what they got to deal with now. Bottom line. We all know they don't buy no damn games. We all know they're not playing no damn games. Nobody's buying games for these clowns, man. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, man, look, if they don't, I'm going to say this again. Y'all. If Sony doesn't get a successful live service game, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. All I'm going to tell y'all is it's already that the PlayStation that you thought you knew is gone. That PlayStation's gone. The PlayStation old is gone. Y'all didn't think that PlayStation would put games on PC. Day and days coming. Even more PlayStation games are coming to Xbox. They want to talk about Xbox games going to PlayStation. PlayStation games are coming to Xbox.
That's embarrassing.
You think they'll raise prices on the games and the PlayStation Plus again and the console to try to make up for it?
It's possible. Yo, Mr. Click.
Where did the when?
PlayStation
Cleopatra
5 is drier than Cleopatra's. Facts. This is getting crazy out here, man. That's too funny, dog. That's some funny stuff. But listen, man, we just don't have time to be lying to people, resident. We just don't, man. I don't have time to be exactly future generation. Death Stranding is on Xbox. If these people were so-called insiders and all that, they would have told us that it was coming on Xbox. They themselves didn't even know this. What's up, dear? She says, question legal, do you think the PlayStation can survive as a publisher without any live service games, or do they simply become a third-party box from here on? Well, in order to survive, right? If that was to happen, they would have to, I would think they would have to become a third-party game, a publisher. They that throw their games all over the place, which that's what's going to happen anyway. They're going to throw their games. See, they're going to keep their chest out as long as they can, right? But let's just be serious, all right? So that was a good question, but let's be serious, right? The whole reason that we're actually involved in this right now is because of Sony, all right? If anybody grew up in the 80s and the 90s like I did, right, you understand that we didn't care. We didn't have this mindset. We just played video games. We went to our friends' house, whatever they had. That's when we played. It wasn't, a majority of people had Nintendos. Yeah, you still have that, hey man, peer pressure crew. You have that with everything, oh, he's got a Nintendo, so I'm gonna get a Nintendo. You had that. But what was beautiful about that era was the Sega community. And if you wasn't a part of that Sega community, you missed out. Because that Sega community proved that if you get together, you can dethrone the kings. And when I was a part of that Sega community that took over the market, and it felt so good. And guess what? And Sega didn't sell as many consoles. You don't have to. You just have to have the gamers. You just have to have the engagement to do it. You got to be able to gravitate the gamers. It's and so to think that when Sony came in, right, and they were the ones, what's up, Drawn TJ? And they were the ones that attacked Mario and started buying these studios and under the table bids with developers. Because basically what they were doing, they were treating developers like they treated their musicians, right? You're going to give them a big sum of money, and the musician's going to take it, not thinking that 10 years down the line, you're screwed. Because when all that money's over with that they gave you, Sony's got your music library, and they're making money off of it forever. Sony's going to make the money on the long term. That's why Crash Bandicoot was on that platform for 20 years. Because Sony gave them that money, not realizing that Sony's going to have this IP for 20 years. This is why when Rockstar woke up to them with Grand Theft Auto 3, right? They woke up to them when that contract was over, and they put it on Xbox, and they saw just how much money they can make, period, as a third party publisher, right? When that happened, I remember reading that magazine. Rockstar said, we'll never do this shit again. And look, to this day, they still don't. They don't put Grand Theft Auto on an exclusive platform. They don't do it. I got you, Tron TJ. No doubt, I got you. So, the situation that we're in today, look how long Sony has kept this up, because it only benefited Sony. Notice how Nintendo backed out. They literally discredited Nintendo's name. They had the Japanese feeling like Nintendo was a sellout company because it was working with the Western world. But Nintendo had to rebound from that. They got into their own little world, they got quiet, and they make their games. But Sony was this one that had to sell the fact that they got these games and it's only on their platform. So when they did that with their fan base, they began to change the dynamics. They changed the atmosphere. It wasn't no longer about, hey, people are just having fun playing games. It was more like, hey, if you ain't got a PlayStation, you're not playing these games. So I like that game. How come I can't? Oh, because it's only on PlayStation. This is the truth. Oh, it's only on PlayStation. Oh, it's only on PlayStation. Oh, it's only on PlayStation. And I know what y'all are saying. Well, damn, wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog only on Sega? Yes. I'm not talking about a mascot character. I'm not talking about an identity game. I'm talking about the overall principle. Sony's overall principle was snatching all kind of games and saying, hey, you can only get these games here. Sony was telling people, hey, listen, what they say? Don't put this game over here on Nintendo, over here on Sega. Put this game only on our console, and they would pay those developers. They would pay them. Don't do it. 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 So the developers are just as guilty. It's not just PlayStation's fault. They took the money. So now you got these developers every now and then today that'll still take the money. Every now and then. Because they don't, maybe for all kind of reasons, but they still take that money. I believe this Ninja Gaiden situation was Microsoft's way of saying enough is enough. We know Microsoft don't like to play hardball. But what can you do? Stellar Blade got yanked. What is it? Phantom Zero? What is it? Phantom Blade Zero?
Phantom Blade Zero, yeah.
Yeah, it got yanked. So Microsoft was like, okay, they starting to do this again. All right, we'll come with this. Boom. Now you got the rumors out there. And if that happens, that's going to be a big TKO moment. Big TKO moment. And so all I'm trying to say is for Xbox is this. We saw today, right, that Nintendo can't do it. I don't want to hear nobody tell me about no damn Nintendo anymore. I really don't want to hear about Nintendo no more.
Hey, games left. You're gonna come at you with a Pokemon shirt. Games left.
I don't want to hear about Nintendo no more. Let Nintendo be Nintendo. I don't care no more, right? But I'll be damned if I buy a Nintendo to play Just Dance and Animal Crossing. I'm not doing it. We saw the PlayStation 5 Pro. We saw that dog shit console. What was it a couple of days ago? They had to get an update. They had to get a damn, not an update. They had to fix this game because when it came out on the Pro, Star Wars Outlaws didn't look better than the PlayStation 5. Like, this is the stupid shit that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is the stupid shit that we're talking about. And so they had to fix it. They had to fix it. And so it's like, how do you fix something that's supposed to be already there? The Pro is already supposed to be there. It's already supposed to be there. You shouldn't have to worry about a game coming out on a upgraded version to not perform. But we already know about the Pro. We know it's a gimmick console. We already know this. If you've been paying attention, you would have known from this jump, just like I did. I said it. It doesn't matter what PlayStation does. They can't take the big Navi deal away. They can't overpower the Series X. No matter what they try to do. When I saw that PlayStation 5 Pro, I just laughed at it. Everybody's gonna find out about this console. I didn't even sweat. Didn't even get nervous, Resident. I said, damn, they'll learn. They'll see. And now look, nobody wants to talk about the console. Why? Because it doesn't perform. It doesn't perform. You lost features buying that console. You lost features. Make that make sense.
Cerny was hyping that pisser really hard, wasn't he?
They killed me with that. Right, they killed me with that. And so, y'all, once again, like I said, I salute these guys. I salute the panel. I salute the chat pack for keeping it real. This is all this is about. This ain't about we poke fun at donkeys, but we got to give them the truth. Because these clowns are gonna have nervous breakdowns, man, soon. They don't realize that they failed their own platform by being stupid. You can't just talk about it, man. You got to be about it. You can't just do it. And y'all are the reason why PlayStation is suffering. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't look illegal. I can say PlayStation is garbage. till my face turned blue. I'm not affecting it. You did. You went out there and bought the console, and then you don't want to buy the games. You did. That's your fault. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Because you know what? I invest in my Xbox. That's why I can't wait for the inhale. I can't wait for the next one. You guys let VR, you let that VR burn in hell. The portal is a fucking gimmick. Y'all are sitting around acting like y'all got the portal. Man, you want to know what's funny? It's how PlayStation fans act like they actually walking around that damn portal. Resident, have you ever seen anybody with that damn portal?
No, not out in the wild, no.
Nope. Spartan, have you seen anybody?
Nothing.
Lou, I know the hell you haven't.
What? The port?
Have you seen the portal on the beaches?
I have.
Oh, okay. Lou's seen some portals.
Yeah, I see some portals. Yeah, I see some. But I think, to be honest, though, I thought it was a drone controller, though. I'm getting confused with drone controller.
Well, I've not seen one, but I've seen switches. I've seen switches.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of those. They ride them in the stations, the railways, everywhere with those switches, man.
At work, I've seen it. And it's like, I mean, Sony's having a hard time. I mean, they wanted to get the timed exclusive for Silent Hill 2. I don't understand that. I just don't get it. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. But they did it anyway. They want to waste that money? Waste the money. Cool. Waste the money. It's just, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know, Zink. I just don't know. PlayStation is looking weird every day. It's looking more weird every day, y'all. And I mean, y'all cooked it tonight. This was funny. I got a kick. I got a kick out of this show because honestly, it's just too damn funny. Told y'all this was gonna happen. So either you PlayStation fans better learn how to play some multiplayer games. You better start. Look, you better start loving some remasters because they definitely told y'all that. Back to buying them same old damn games. That shit's funny as hell.
I was still laughing, fam. I'm still laughing.
You know what's funnier with that interview? Shu didn't even want to talk about PSVR 2. He said, "Let's move on."
Yeah, I mentioned that. I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think 30 Below said that. I think he said that. It's crazy. It's like if you're paying attention, man, it's right there. Everything is right there. The reason why it seems like nothing is happening is because y'all paying attention to this whack ass media. The whack ass gaming media make you think that what's really going on isn't true. What up, Zink?
What's down is up and what's right is left. Yeah,
right.
For real.
These guys are guardians. Right. These are the guardians. They're out here. They're part of the Sony media program. They're part of that. So you look, was everybody on their Stevie Wonder shades when when Sony bought up the gaming media? They bought it up. They bought it up last year. What are we talking about? What are we doing out here? You think the same thing that Sony bought is going to talk about it? Nah, man. Nah.
Can we celebrate one thing?
What do we celebrate?
On December 20th, goodbye, Lena Khan and its FTC toxic.
Oh yeah, Lena Khan is gone. Yeah.
She's gone.
Hey, that woman is gorgeous. Don't be making fun of my woman like that. I love her.
That beat got her case lost, bro.
I just love to write a chat up with that one. And be like, what? Who loves in the car?
After all they've done.
Didn't she look like the Wicked Witch of the West, with the nose and everything?
Hey, don't be making fun of my woman like that. I take that to heart.
I'm just playing, Louis. No, she's all right. We definitely won't have to deal with her anymore. I'm glad, man, because she was basically helping Sony the whole time.
I know. She was just trying to look for a fight. That's all. And she failed. She literally failed with that fight.
And she wasn't good. I mean, she lost the majority of her cases, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she messed up. Now she's got
Man.
everything's gonna go back. Just watch all of those dumb sanctions that they put against Xbox. That's all gonna get removed, man. It's over. Sony's gonna turn into a Switch, like a little handheld. That's it. There's no more consoles for Sony, I think.
Guys, I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm done. I said enough. I said enough.
We set it up
I
today.
no more. I want to get my popcorn, sit back and watch this now, man. I want to sit back and watch this now. Donkeys can't get nothing but laughs out of me now. They can't get nothing but laughs out of me now. I just can't. Can't take none of these dummies seriously, man. Let it happen. I have no sympathy. Let it happen. Let it happen, man. Yo, I just want to say thanks for coming out, everybody.
They brought this on themselves.
They brought it on themselves. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Yo, Spar 117, I appreciate you, man. Resident Gamer, I appreciate you, man. Crazy Lou Gaming, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the XPI podcast. Lou, you and your crew over there, man, doing big things. Catch Lou in the morning on the show, man. Catch him, rock with him, man. I appreciate y'all been supporting that daytime showcase that he's been doing. Lou put in some work, so catch him in the mornings, and then catch him with his crew on Wednesdays, man. And every blue moon, I might join him on Saturdays sometimes when we have the time. But right now, it's hard because Lou, since the time zones changed a little bit, pushed Lou up 2 hours. So when it gets back to 1 hour, expect me and Lou to be doing some stupid stuff on Saturday.
Yeah, we will.
We'll be back having fun. Appreciate everybody, man. Look, remember to always keep it gaming and never let nobody take that one-up chain off your neck. Keep that bad boy around your neck, man, because everybody deserves a second chance. I go by the new legal. This is Di-RRec Gaming, and we out of here, people. Till next time, God bless. We out.